All you need is that one yes. Just keep on trying. Just keep on taking it step by step. Workout by workout, day by day. Don't ever stop at all. Because there will be a time where the door of opportunity will open up. Let me read you guys a quote. The biggest success habit is being willing to look stupid. Alex Motivated. Most people, they aren't scared of failing at all. They're scared of what other people from the outside external world thinks of them. Alright? Whether that's making a YouTube video, heck, going out and trying something that's challenging for themselves and worrying what other people think because of what, you know? Most people, they're just scared of social rejection. They're just scared of what their parents, what their family, their friends, their close ones might think of them. And they even give a fuck about what other people who don't give a fuck about them care. So I'm telling you guys, just keep on trying. Just keep on knocking on each and every door until an opportunity, until that door opens up for an opportunity. My name is Cole Chen, and I'm a 16-year-old young man on self-improvement. My goal is to help you guys to make progress and improvement faster in your self-improvement journey, as well as wrestling, because that's what I do right now. And hopefully you guys get something out of it. Alright, let's get started. So a few years back, when I wasn't on self-improvement at all, and even up until now, when I am still on self-improvement, in middle school and such, I would be nervous and shy as fuck, just trying to start a conversation. Like, I would stutter, right? I would stutter, even if that guy is interesting as fuck, even if that guy is so fucking damn cool and I want to learn all the things from him, I would be shy. Heck, I would even be shy raising my hand up and just asking the teacher to use the restroom. I'd be nervous just looking at that girl that I like, that I just want to talk to, just want to know her, but I couldn't because I was nervous and everything, insecure. Back then I was playing video games, eating a lot of junk food every single day, sleeping late, watching porn and stuff like that. And of course, that didn't provide me the proof that that didn't provide me the stacks of undeniable proof that I am who I say I am. Right, or who I would want to be. This nervousness relates to the challenge that I had to go through a few days back. So me and my friend Jacob, I invited him to go sell some raffle tickets with me for the wrestling team to fundraise. And we would just go door by door. Our plan was just knock door by door and just shoot a shot, if you will. Shoot a shot, right? Just like with a girl, just shoot your shot, right? So, we would spend, before we even knock on the first door, we spent like 5-10 minutes just trying to break the ice, or at least I did, right? He wasn't scared so much. He was ever so slightly, I wouldn't say indifferent, but he would have that small amount, a small healthy amount of entitlement, that he didn't give a fuck what other people think, you know, unless they, you know, point a gun at us and shoot us, something like that, right? All right, that's a joke, YouTube. don't ban me. So 5-10 minutes in, I was like, let's knock on that door. Nah, let's knock on that door. All right, man, which one do you want to do? Just get it over with. But I would be the one that's like scared to even knock on the first door, you know. The first door we knocked on, no one was home. Second one, no one was home. I was starting to get nervous, right? But I'm getting warmed up, right? By the third door, I knocked on it, or we knocked on it. We say, hey, how you doing? Would you like to support your local high school wrestling team? They were like, no. Nah, I'm good. Shut the door. done. That's it. Like, literally. And then we just keep on going. But constantly, I would be scared. The rule was we would not switch until one of us got a yes. Until one of us sold one of the tickets. Jacob would be going, and then I'd be like, so nice, just sit back, relax, let him do the stuff. And then when it's my turn, I would knock on the door. I'd be nervous as fuck, just sitting there and everything. And then by the time we got our first ticket, we were like, hoorah, yes sir, let's go, right? And then eventually we kept getting no's and no's and no's. After 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times of knocking the door, we reached this one house of an old man. He came out, and this dude was cool as fuck. He was dope, right? He was giving us a quote unquote hard time, but this guy was really helping us, you know? You know how when you sell raffle tickets and you write the name down, then you give them one part, then you keep the other one to put in the drawing machine, whatever it is. We wouldn't give any to him. We would just keep the whole ticket. So he would be challenging us and like trying to make sense of all this. How he gonna have proof of purchase, you know? Dude, it was a fucking dope time. He's like one of those old Vietnam veteran guys, but I don't think he was in the war. I think he was somewhere back in the days, those hard, tough days that make strong men, if you will, right? Tough ass dude, dope ass dude. And one thing I got from him was the level of confidence that just emit from this man. Even though he's old, even though his body's not in shape, he just doesn't give a fuck what others think. I think that's the confidence that I need in my life, that everyone needs in their life in order to make it through something tough, in order to make progress towards one singular goal. And I'm grateful that I knocked on that man's door. I'm really am. He made my day. He made my and Jacob's day. Beautiful man, great man. And then we would knock on doors after doors, and then one of them, we knocked on the door and the man said,
"There's no suiciding around this neighborhood."
And our morale was so like it was decreased. Our morale decreased because we took like a huge negative dump, whatever you want to call it, obstacle. And it just reinforces negative reinforcement, right? But we simply didn't care much because if we get arrested, we get arrested. What's the worst thing gonna happen, right? The police arrest us, drop us at the house, and then what? You know, what's the worst that's gonna happen? And whooping, sure, I've been through worse. And throughout these whole interactions, door by door by door, just knocking on door by door by door, we kept records. Mine was Jacob. Okay, start with Jacob's. Jacob's record was 2-8. So 2 wins, so 2 yes and 8 no. Mine was 2 yes and 16 no. So his was 2-8, mine was 2-16. Tough life out here, man. Tough economy, man. But this also come back to one of the things my coach said, that life is not easy. It will knock you down. It will reject you and push you to the limit. And I can see that. Now, of course, we weren't like being pushed to our physical and mentally capabilities, if you will. But it was a challenge, you know, just knocking on someone's door, trying to get a yes, and facing rejection after rejection. Some key takeaways from this is keep on knocking. Just keep on knocking. Let me read you guys a verse from the Bible. Ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. Just keep on going. If you believe in the Lord, He will always be by your side, always. And you believe in Him, you put faith in Him. Eventually, the door of opportunity will open. And even if you're not religious, just keep on going. Keep on knocking. The same principle apply. Keep on fighting. Keep on doing whatever it takes to make it to the next level. And when I face these rejections and obstacles in the way, it made me realize that it applies to everything in life, right? For example, if you guys go to college, you have to apply to the college. And if they say no, you can't just stop and cry and be a bitch about it. You have to keep trying. Go on to the next one, on to the next one. And if that's the college you really want, just keep on trying. Just keep on trying. Never give up, ever. This also translates to things like making YouTube videos, right? Even though you haven't seen much result, you just have to be consistent with it. With like girls, right? Just keep shooting your shots, man. Just keep shooting your shots. And you find it. You find the one. And be patient with it. Don't ever stop. Don't ever close down in the midst of pain. Keep on going. An actionable step for you guys is to go out and knock on that door. There's nothing much practical than just, there's nothing more practical than just going out there and do it. That's all it takes. Just keep on going. That's it for the video, and thank you so much for staying tuned. If you guys have any video suggestion or things that you guys need help more with, go down to the comment below, give it to me, and I read them. Or if you really want it, if you really want me to see it and learn about it and make a video about it, follow me on IG and message me on IG, and I'll make a video about it. Alright, and that's it for today's videos. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.